core contingency here with a quick and dirty startup of the A10C. So you can see our cockpit's cold and dark, so we want to get this thing spun up as quickly as possible while still allowing for a ground, inertial, and GPS alignment. Quickest way to accomplish that is to have ground power turned on. That way we can turn on the CDU and EGI system immediately without having to worry about the APU spinning up and getting its generator going. So we'll go ahead and ask Chief to turn on the ground power. And now engage our batteries, left and right generators, inverter, APU generator, turn on CDU, and turn on EGI. You'll see EGI flicker, there it is, and now it is aligning. While that is happening, we can go ahead and engage the APU system, and then turn on the SICU, JTRS, and IFFCC. Go ahead and turn on the left and right MFCDs. APU is still spinning up. Let's go ahead and turn on the radios. Get the 2 VHF radios and the UHF radio. Tune the VHF to 134, which just happens to be the tower frequency here. And we'll go ahead and turn on the main tank and wing tank boost pumps, and yaw and pitch stability systems, and anti-skid. And as you can see, we're finishing that up, and the APU has just come up to speed. So, APU is up to speed. Let's go ahead and start the left engine. Move left engine throttle from cutoff to idle. Sorry about that. And left engine is now spinning up. While we're waiting for that to spin up, we can go ahead and turn on the countermeasure system. And turn on the radar altimeter, and MFCDs are up, so we can go ahead and load our DTS if we're happy with our payload package. I happen to be. And basically at this point, we're just about done. We're going to wait for the load to complete here, and I'll take a look at the CDU. We'll probably have about 2.5 minutes for alignment to complete still. There it is. Yeah, looks like we still got about 3 minutes. As you can see, our left engine is now up to speed, stabilized at about 60% RPM. We'll go ahead and start up the right engine throttle from cutoff to idle, and have a look. Okay, it's spinning up. So while we're waiting for that to come up, let's go ahead and warm up the targeting pods. That'll be ready to go when we're in the air. Uncage the standby attitude indicator. Go ahead and set our course heading to 074, which happens to be the departing runway here at Kutaisi. And wait for that right engine to stabilize. Okay, both engines are going. We don't need ground power anymore. We'll have Chief turn that off. And go ahead and close the canopy and cut down on some of the noise here. Our engine start sequence is complete, so we can now disengage the APU. And that is just about it. We are almost ready to roll, and we've still got 2 minutes to go on our alignment. So, if this were a shack battle, this would be an excellent opportunity to go fetch a cocktail. It's not, so if you got some spare time, it's always nice to go in and get your weapon profiles set up here. Looks like I've got a good load of rockets, so I'm actually going to set those up to fire off in pairs of 4. Set them to ripple pair, right there, and then program 4 into the scratch pad and load that into my ripple quantity. Save the profile, and I'm going to activate it. And it looks like we've still got about 1.2 minutes to go. And some other ground tasks you can complete is obviously if we're going to be flying at high altitude, we'll go ahead and turn on our oxygen flow. Looks like we've got some cloud cover up there. If we're going to pass through that, we'll probably want the pitot heat on for de-icing. A lot of people make a mistake of not turning their pitot heat on in this type of weather. Get up to altitude and find out all of a sudden they're getting stall warnings because their speed is reading unreadable. Their pitos are frozen up and no longer detecting air pressure properly. And we're getting pretty close to alignment here. Request taxi to runway from the tower. taking a look at the master caution panel is a pretty good indicator of if you have any steps left to accomplish. We have EAC, which is our autopilot and our nav system, and our ejection seat's not armed. We're going to take care of that right now. 4.0 and then 0.8 means taking this inertial system 4 minutes to align, and our deviation rate is less than 0.8, so inertial navigation is ready to go. We'll flip the nav mode, flip the EGI nav mode, and then we're going to go ahead and turn on the autopilot. And the only thing left is to arm the ejection seat. I'm inside a hangar right now. That's probably not a good place to arm it, so we're going to just hold off on that. Move up forward here and get on the rudder pedals. We are cleared to taxi, so we'll engage nose wheel steering and lock my throttles together, and we'll move it out. Now would be a fantastic time to go ahead and arm that ejection seat. And congratulations, that is a quick and dirty start.